Okie dokie, time to work on you today. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm gonna jump back into doing a little bit of fab. Super excited to do this. I will have to pop to the store. Don't know if I'll do it today. The Corona's full of tires. And I'm gonna get some 2.5 inch, and you can only buy it in 6 meter lengths. So I'll get it cut in half to 3 meters, and then I'll jam it in the Corona. Also having a little bit of trouble with my welding mask. Keeps just like cutting out and it's like fully blinding me. But yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this cooler piping. It's super tidy. That intake's pretty gross. On the grand scheme of Matsuri prep things, this isn't really that high, but I would like to have stuff that I've made in my car for Matsuri. So before Matsuri, planning on doing a new exhaust. I sort of broke that the other night. I thought that it was just a problem with the it just come off a hanger, and it had just come off a hanger, but I think it's a little bit bent. But yeah, I think the plan for today is I just want to do the cold side and cooler piping, because that's 3 inch. I got a bit of 3 inch here. That's all 3 inch. Well, this one is, and then that. And then that's 2 inch for the Corona exhaust. I also ordered the little muffler for the Corona today. I think it was like $70 or something, and I was like, oh. But then I'm super excited to make that exhaust for that car, so I think that I should buy the bullet and do it. And the only thing I really got to do is I got to buy 2 3-inch V-bands, and then for the Corona I'm going to probably buy a couple more than that, so I can swap tips and do all that sort of stuff. But that's super exciting. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen this thing, I sort of hate it. Off camera I've sort of just been dicking around with it. The main thing I was having a problem with is when I bought it, it came with a type of blade which was, it doesn't cut stainless, so I did about 16 cuts, and then the blade would not cut any further. So now it's got a different blade on it, and when I set it up, it was just a dog, and it wasn't cutting straight. I think the rate that this drops is like inconsistent. The mechanism for adjusting your angles degrees is just a pain in the ass, and it doesn't actually like stop at 0, so you can go past 0, so getting 0 is just like, it's just one of those things that you're like, there's too many things wrong and I don't like you. But it's what I got, and it's what I'm going to use. My plan is to save up, obviously, after paying Dad back and after, you know, fitting in all this shit that I want to do. I'm going to buy another one of these. The one that I'm after is like about $4 grand. I bought this one thinking it was the other one. And also, this was like a cheaper version. So, get what you pay for. Can't be mad. Still cuts the pipe. Just making some pie cuts, just little 20-degree increments. I've never actually welded bends. I've never done fabrication or like intercooler exhaust with bends, and it's something I definitely would like to learn, but I really do like the style of the pie cuts. I think it looks quite cool and like industrial. It's also just lots of practice, and the more welding I can do, the better. That, you know, it's all about seat time, so I want to get good at it, so I'm going to do pie cuts. Going to keep nailing these out, and if you guys do enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up, tell your friends about the channel. Like always, if you are new here and you do subscribe, your name will be at the end of the next video. Just quickly, just gonna chuck it in now. I chucked it at the end of the last video, but James let me do a couple of skids in the yard there, and that was super fun. So cheers James for doing hoops in your backyard. It's super sick. If you guys aren't already, would recommend subscribe to James' channel. I think I've done like 4 or 5 pretty big pies. So obviously the bigger the pie, the like longer the radius is going to be. The whole reason I went with the bigger sizes, I want it to come out pretty much, and like that is what I'm trying to follow. That looks nice. You can see they've got a little bit of straight in here. And I was sort of thinking if I do longer radius turns, I wouldn't have to do a bit of straight there. Obviously you don't want it to come out too high because then it'll like hit the bonnet, but it would be quite cool if it was just sort of come out, down, around and around without any straights. I think that would look nicer. So that's sort of what we're aiming for. Just gotta keep on pumping these out. Gonna take a second while that's off to tell you about my new thing I bought a new gas lens. So pretty much, also I've just temporarily set up this welding bench, which is my yet to be assembled bench, sort of sitting on a wooden bench. I chucked some bin lids, some like metal bin lids to separate it, so hopefully it doesn't get too hot and just like score into the bench top, but we'll see. So yeah, pretty much I bought this big boy lens, which is pretty cool. I went and got another one for Hayden, and then when I was here I just bought one for myself. It's pretty much. Big cup, lots of gas flow, makes cool colors. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's way more science to it, and if you know more about it, tell me in the comments, because I'd love to learn, but it looks cool. It doesn't make your welds better. I still need to improve on my welding, but it makes them look more aesthetically pleasing. That took me so long to do. I swear I did it every possible wrong way, but it's all together. I gotta sharpen the tungsten because, as you can tell, it's a bit gross. Look at that. Oh, so cool. Yeah, excited. Gotta not lose any of this stuff. Just put it all back in the box. Also, there's the part number. Got it from Gold Coast Welding Supplies. So, just back out of the car. Obviously, the two ways to change your radius of your benders. You know, you make them bigger or you change the angle on the thingamajig. I was just doing like 20-degree increments, 10 on each side. Probably should be doing a lot less than that. Actually, it'll probably be fine. So I can go out, up, aggressive, because I'm not running a fan shroud. I can always remake the cooler piping if I go clutch fan, and then up and down. Also, I'm not fussed if there's any extra pie cuts, because I'll just use them for the exhaust anyway, so yeah, just keep going. This video will probably continue into other days. Not too sure if I'm working tomorrow. If I'm not, I'm doing this again. More pies, got the grinder. It's got like a flappy wheel on there, so pretty much I'm just gonna go and take all the little edges off these. This is a thinner one, but see how it's all nice and ready to be buttered up and tacked together. Yeah, gonna do that to all these and keep doing that. I'm gonna leave this a little bit of straight. If you go too far down, the clamp sort of bends it out of oval, especially when you're doing pies, it just makes it more of a pain in the ass. You're trying to tack it and then you can only get 2 tacks on, and then the other side's like, meh. Just ends up being annoying. I'm gonna grind these real quick. It is sort of getting late-ish, but I just went to the store. I wanted to protect my eyes, so I spent $270 on a new welding mask, and I'm pretty stoked about it. I'll show you in a sec. I'm just gonna grind these. Yeah, it's a factory red car, hey? Oh my days. Sorry. Huh?
Is that rust?
Yep. I can touch my floor carpet. Good to know. What other things have we got? What does this say? Check oil level. Oh, that's a big diff.
How weird is it how it mounts?
Yeah,
The
random.
rear cradle is so weird.
Inside it.
It's not a rear cradle, it's a bracket.
What?
Tiny little bar here, there's no back piece.
Where's it mounts to the chassis? Wow, weird. Mazda, what the?
Oh, the normal cradle mounts to the chassis too, but it's like just a tiny little arm.
Yeah, it's literally the diff actually up.
Yeah.
You guys can't see anything, sorry.
Oh my god, if you replace a diff, you have to pull...
Nah, that's just a
so
bracket.
it's only two bolts.
That's alright. And these ones. Oh, no, that's a... What the? Look at these. What?
What is that? That's the knuckle.
That is the craziest suspension I've ever seen.
What the?
Really weird.
That looks like it would take a beating.
Look at the shape of it. That's
Alright, got their logo on there and shit.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Crazy. And we got the jaw shaft. Oh, there's more rust there. Oh, nice. Quality automobiles here. Well, I'm definitely going to go and park my S13 under it now. I see nothing could go wrong. Hey, stop it.
Oh, sorry. This is my last ring in your car.
Also, look at this. Love me some cut springage.
cut?
Yeah, for sure.
Lee King spring?
No, they're like fully angle grind off.
It's definitely cut. That's why it's so low.
Yeah, it is.
It
Yeah, needs to go lower.
It's not in the best condition.
It's not. it's
It looks like it's been sitting
pretty
around.
haggard.
It looks like it's been sitting around for ages. Outside.
Ass.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely ass. Oh my god, we can see why it doesn't roll. It's not the front wheels. Jesus Christ. It's this wheel. This wheel's like seized. Can't take the rear wheels off because I don't have the lock nut, so we're gonna have to like weld something to that and crack it, but.
I'm lucky I've never had that problem.
Really?
That sounds like a shit problem.
Yeah, this is the first car I've had it on, and I'm not looking forward to actually doing something about it.
You can deal with that.
Well, now it's time to pull that cooler piping off and start to tacking them together. Before that though, how cool does this look? Oh man, so hyped. I love how easy that was. So before I jump into tacking these together, pretty much what I am going to do is tack them at their max angle, get a couple going like that. But look how cool this is. It's got so much view because it's not just the front panel, it's got the side, so it's got your peripherals as well, and it's got all the switches and stuff up the top, and it's got a little cover over it so you don't bump it. Oh, so cool, so cool. The most annoying thing about my old helmet is I had the knobs like on the side. You'd put it down and you'd bump it, and then you'd go to weld and you would have changed the settings, or sometimes it wouldn't even dim. So annoying, so annoying. As soon as you start welding, you let off and there'll still be an arc there for a second, so you're just like blind, and every time you're like blind, you move your hand and then it'll leave lines, and so I'm super stoked to try that out. So I'm gonna just jump in here. Yes, I am in the caravan at the moment. It is wonderful. I'm gonna split this video in two, only because I need to get used to posting consistent videos. I need to stop being a lazy bastard and actually like post things. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Tell your friends about the channel. Like always, if you are new here and you do subscribe, your name will be at the end of the next video. What did you think of the old holes in the RX7? No idea what I'm calling this video, but it is 11:30 at night, and I got work tomorrow, and I gotta post this video tomorrow. I'm gonna let it render now, so we're doing the outro. On next video, we actually start and finish the intercooler pipe, so stay tuned for that. I hope you guys actually do enjoy the content. I'd love to hear your thoughts. The YouTube comment section's so stupid because I get the notification when you comment the first time, but I don't get it the second time, so it's really hard to have like a proper conversation. So if you actually want to like communicate with me, please use Instagram. Cheers.